What is going on, guys? This is Shizzy G coming at you with an MLB The Show 18 video. What I want to kind of do today is just kind of give my final thoughts on the game. Kind of just like the overall gameplay, some of the things I liked, disliked. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk about is the ticket counter. In my own opinion, I feel like they could have done 100% better than what they did. They didn't really have too many good cards. Now, like, when this card did come out, I did pick it up, but like, Michael Brantley, like, I didn't pick this card up. He's a lefty, he can hit righties better. Me, in my own opinion, I'm not good against lefty matchups left on left. I can't do it. They did add this Raul Mondesi, which is a fucking glitch because he is amazing in Road to the Show, Diamond Dynasty. Online play is amazing. I do great with him. But all these other cards like Dave Winfield's okay. Ron Guidry's a good lefty, but lefties get pounded in this game. Brooks Robinson, what's the point? In my own opinion, yeah, this Yogi Berra, I mean, yeah, he's all right, but he's not like one of the best immortals you want to go for. But he's definitely a good fielder. He can hit righties really well too. And even with that 79 power versus left, he can definitely probably still hit the ball, but I didn't pick him up. But just in my own opinion, they didn't really do a great job in the ticket counter this year. It wasn't something, when I got like 20,000 tickets, I wasn't like, oh my god, who am I gonna spend it on? Because like, no, nobody really caught my eye this year in the ticket counter. I did get a couple guys. When I can't, like this Chris Archer, I needed another righty in my rotation, and I was like, he's alright, I'll pick him up, see what happens. I did pick up Raul Mondesi, like I said, but like any of these other guys I haven't picked up. They didn't spark my interest. The second thing I want to talk about is packs, and I don't know about y'all, but I can't tell you how many 50-pack bundles I've bought, 20-pack bundles I've bought, and 10-pack bundles I've bought, and I have not pulled one diamond this year, and that is a fact. Like I said, I can't tell you how many times I've bought 50 bundle packs and not got one diamond. And well, they're still half off, so I mean, yeah, I could buy another one, but I'm not gonna waste just the rest of my stubs because I just don't see the point for it. And like these finest packs right here, like what is this? You only get guaranteed one gold or better player item and 3 other player items for 15,000 to get just one guaranteed gold. I mean, and you have a chance to find a finest series flashback. That ain't worth it, bro. Don't even waste your stubs on that. Like, yeah, they're half off. They're 15,000 now, so it's not as bad as when they were 30,000. But I didn't even buy one of these, so that was just a waste of stubs. But it's the end of the game. If y'all got some leftover stubs and y'all just want to be like, I'll just go for it and see what happens, yeah, go for it. But the monthly award packs were okay. They were still pricey for guaranteeing one gold or diamond, and I think I only pulled one diamond out of this all year, and it was that Brandon Crawford, which I turned right around and sold. But I didn't really think the packs were all that great, but that's just my own opinion because I don't think I've pulled one diamond this year. Actually, that is false. In the beginning of the year, I did pull Diamond Manny Machado, and I used him for a while, but after that, I never pulled anybody. So, yeah, just give me your thoughts on like the packs and any diamonds y'all have pulled. But yeah, that's that. The next thing I want to talk about is the hitting. Everybody knows that power was the main part of MLB 18 The Show this year. Anybody who was just straight contact never stood a chance. It was all about power. It was just all about home runs this year. I mean, as you can see, Kyle Schwarber, he's a beast. You couldn't stop him. Frank Thomas, Finest Yelich. Your creative guy was off the charts. We'll get to that. Jose Batista, Bryce Harper, and Finest Ramirez. That's just some of some of these good power hitters and good players just overall. But let's go to a guy like like Paul Molitor. I mean, he might be all right. He's got definitely a lot of contact, good power. That's average power versus left. But yeah, all these contact hitters. Let's like Jackie Robinson. Let's see. This Chase Utley was average. Anyway, the main part is, yeah, like anybody who had just amazing contact and like no power, like that Tony Gwynn card or that Ichiro Suzuki card, I couldn't use, and I never saw anybody else using them. Just because their contact was high and they had like no power, and if they had no power, it seemed like they couldn't get the ball over the first baseman's head. Seemed like it was always a ground out for me. But that's how the game was supposed to be this year. They just wanted to focus on power, and that's why guys like, you know, JD Martinez, you know, Steve Pearce, and all these guys. And on that, I wanna point out one guy that really burnt my ass this year, and that guy is no other than immortal Joey Gallo. I mean, if you look at his stats, I mean, yeah, he's got 15 vision, so that PCI is going to be really, really small, but it didn't matter. I mean, it didn't. Look at the power. 93 power versus right, 99 versus left. This is after they downgraded him, because he had, I think it was 100, above 100 for both. Like, every time I faced Joey Gallo, it was a home run. And I've watched some other YouTubers face him and use him, and that's all he does is just he blasts home runs. I couldn't use him at all. I absolutely sucked. I either grounded out to first base with him every at bat, or it was a pop up to catcher every at bat. But Joey Gallo, he was on everybody's squad this year. Everybody I faced in ranked seasons, even some of the events, he was on everybody's squad. I couldn't use him at all, which is, you know, imagine that, right? But, yeah, I hope next year's not, you know, MLB 19 the show coming out in a couple months. I hope it's not kind of like how it was this year. I hope contact does kind of come back into it a little bit, because there's some other good players that, you know, I would have liked to use, but you know, in the end, it's still just all about power, scoring as much runs as you can. But yeah, Joey Gallo, I don't even want to talk about him anymore, man. He made me mad all year this year. When I picked him up, I was like, oh yeah, I mean, he's blasting home runs off me. I got to pick this guy up. He trash for me. So I will never pick this card up again. You'll never see him in my lineup. But yeah, that's that. Immortal Joey Gallo, he ruined the game for me. And one of the last things I want to talk about, guys, is some of the event rewards. Honestly, like, the events have, like, I played most of the events and I got the, you know, the event reward, but it was like, I couldn't tell you which one I've actually put in my lineup, just because they ain't been all that great. Like, well, like this one, like Yogi Berra was the event reward, I'm pretty sure. That's not, you know, like, his contact versus right's okay, 71 power ain't bad, his fielding's great, but that just, it didn't really spark my interest. Like yeah, I could turn around and sell him, but like, it's nothing too great. There's even what was the one for the Red Sox? Dustin Pedroia. Like, look at this. That's, like, again, like, it's a bunch of contact, not a whole lot of power. And with an MLB 18 the show, if you don't have a lot of power, you're probably not going to do very well. But yeah, the event rewards just didn't really seem like they had a lot of, you know, good rewards. Like with the events, man, I just, you know, like, I played them just to play them, get some wins, some more experience, and I definitely went for the cards so I can turn around and make a couple stubs. But yeah, nothing really sparked all my interest. Let's see, what was another one? Let's see, Wade Boggs, we want to see a whole lot of contact, 65 power, 62 power left. You know, that's okay. This Andrew McCutchen, I mean, he's kind of alright. I think I used him for a little bit. Yeah, I did. And now the one that's going on right now is Joey Votto, and, you know, if he versus a righty, I mean, look at those stats: 107 contact right, 99 power right. That, like, those are good stats for righties. But lefties, you know, like I've said, I can't hit the left on lefty. I just can't do it. I practiced all year. Just it's not all that great. 63 vision ain't all that great, but you know it's not all that bad either. So yeah, definitely. Really, I hope next year's game they fix it and give us like maybe like flashback cards, like maybe like flashback like even Babe Ruth or something if there's no immortals in next year's game or this year's game that's coming out. Something like that. Don't give us these crappy cards that whole lot of contact, no power. Well, I can't. Yeah, Alan Trammell I think might have been one. I mean, he's got good fielding, good contact. 71 power left ain't all that bad. But yeah, that's that. One of the last things I want to talk about, guys, is just kind of ranked season, just real quick. Yeah, you can see my record in the bottom left right there, 188 and 163. The thing with the ranked seasons this year is, like, yeah, I played, like, I mean, you look at my record, like, I played a lot. But it seemed like as soon as I got to like Division Series, like yeah, it's supposed to be harder, but like I would kill somebody, and then all of a sudden I would just verse an entire Immortal team, or even if it wasn't all Immortals, it was a guy who just he knew exactly where the ball was. He knew balls and strikes very, very well, and I was just completely outmatched and got my ass handed to me a bunch. I don't think I made the World Series once this year. I did go to Championship Series once or twice, but getting to that World Series was definitely tough for me. Now I've seen some other YouTubers, they do it a lot, but they're 100% better than I am. Yeah, that's just kind of that. The rewards in this, they were kind of all right. The higher you get, the better rewards you get, especially now you get a 97 98 finest player. Those finest players are off the chart. But that is it, guys. Just a couple. I will be posting another video on things that are going to be coming soon in 2019. As PlayStation says, greatness does await. There's some good games coming out this year. I will be doing gameplays, walkthroughs, and all that other good stuff, guys. But I hope y'all enjoyed this MLB 18 The Show video. If y'all want, I will post more. I'll do some more gameplay, but I've pretty much not been playing this at all since probably December. So just kind of the end of the year, there's not really much going on. So especially like in the market's died a lot too, because look at Mike Trout, he's down to 109,980 by now. But yeah, that's just kind of that on MLB 18 The Show. But I hope you all enjoyed. Hit that like and subscribe button down in the bottom for me, boys, and I'll